Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most unique and interesting Thanksgiving centerpiece you have ever seen. I made it with my pizza dough recipe. I used a little imagination, a little ingenuity, and I'm going to teach you today how to make this beautiful bread dough cornucopia. Let's go see how we make it. Alright, in order to get started to make your cornucopia out of bread dough, you have to have a form on which to bake it. So I created this, and I used what I had on hand around me, and I started with this foil pan, and I'm going to show you how I formed the cornucopia. Then what I did was I wrapped it in heavy-duty aluminum foil, and then I wrapped it again in non-stick aluminum foil, and I stuffed the center with just the heavy-duty stuff because the non-stick's kind of expensive. So I'll show you how I did this. This is just how my brain worked when I was doing it. I thought, well, I'm going to cut the corners, and then you're just going to kind of manipulate this flat. Now think about a cone. The easiest way that you're going to get this to form into a cone is to start at one of the corners, right? And kind of figure out which end is going to be your pointy end. And be careful because you can cut yourself on this, okay? And just kind of put your hand in there, bend and shape until it is the shape that you want it to be. Okay, so take your loose form and then take your sheet of aluminum foil, and you can get the big rolls. I just got a small roll. Start at this end, the pointy end, okay? And then kind of wrap it. You're gonna have to play with it, okay? Kind of roll it. And you're going to stuff this into itself. I think I took 3 lengths of aluminum foil. So this is not an expensive thing, and it's fairly simple to do. So just roll it. Just like this. Give it some structure. In the end, you don't want any of the aluminum foil pan showing. So I'm going to take another. So this is my form that I'll be using today. I have the pan inside. I have heavy duty foil around the pan to give it form and structure. Then I have non-stick aluminum foil with the non-stick side out on the outside just to make it easier for me to get it out. So okay, we're going to move on, and we're going to we're going to cover it with dough and bake it. Alright, we're going to get started constructing this. I am spraying this form with some cooking oil spray. Alright. Okay, this is the pizza dough recipe, and this is not the big batch version. I made 1 recipe of pizza dough. This makes 2 medium-sized pizzas, okay? I will refer you to the pizza dough recipe, and you can make this. So what I've done is I've patted out half the dough, and then I cut it with a pizza cutter, and just into strips. No worries about the size of the strips, okay? It's not a big deal. You're going to start with the strips, and we're going to just start to wrap this, okay, with the dough. And don't be afraid, it's just some bread dough. Alright, you can't mess this up. Okay, stretch it a little and press it onto itself. Okay, when you come to the end, get yourself another strip, overlap it, and press it, and then wrap it some more. and then just keep on going. All right, now I'm going to show you what you need to do. I have covered this entire horn. Now the one thing is, you're going to have this desire to cover all the way to the edge here. Don't do it, okay? Only cover, you see, I've only covered like this far. That's enough. You don't have to do it any further than that. What I've done is I've taken, this is completely optional, I have taken 3 strips of this dough and I have braided it, okay? So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get this on there so that it will stick. Press this back into itself like that. So give it a gentle press with your fingers. By the way, I sprayed this parchment paper. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. The only other thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go make a quick egg wash, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I got a little egg wash, so it's just 1 egg and a couple of tablespoons of water. You're going to wash this completely. Don't bother doing the bottom. It's not a big deal, okay? All right, no need to let this rise. This goes right into the oven, okay? Make sure that you have enough height in your oven that it's not going to, you know, hit the top. All right, into the oven for about 45 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll check it, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, it's been just about 45 minutes, and look at this. I couldn't have asked for it to come out more perfect. I had you bake it for an extra bit of time because you want this to be a little on the stiffer side, because you want it to hold up once you get this cooled and on your table. There's what the bottom looks like. It's not overcooked, and you can see all the seams stayed together. You can. It will cool more quickly, is it? You can remove this by just manipulating this foil, okay?
It's not going to hurt the bread any.
Just like that.
Wow.
Now my recommendation at this point is to stick it back in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees, okay? Because you want to finish baking off that middle part. All right, before you stick this back in the oven to cook the inside, make sure you tent it with aluminum foil, because you only want this part to cook. If you tent it, the outer part won't continue to brown. So back in the oven. I'll be back when it's time to bring it out. All right, this has been in the oven for about 15 minutes. I timed it. I checked it after 10 minutes, and I wanted it to go about 5 more. So, and you can see that putting the aluminum foil did help it not to brown any further. It's brown where it needs to be brown, which is around the edges. Go ahead and put this on a rack and let it cool completely. But that is, that's how you make a bread dough cornucopia that you can use as an awesome centerpiece for your kitchen table or for your dining table for Thanksgiving. I think it's super fun, and I think it looks awesome.
Cool.
So give that a try. I hope you try this, and I hope you love it. And until next time, we'll see ya. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber, so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!